Hi Libra, and welcome to your June tarot reading. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm here to do your Celtic cross with my Seelenreise Tarot, which is German for Soul Journey Tarot. Before we start with your reading, I do want to pull some cards with the Sacred Soulmate cards. This is a card deck that I like not only for relationships, but also to see what's happening in your life in general. What are the lessons you're going through? What are the energies you're facing now in June? So let's dive into your reading. This is a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign, or if you do feel very much connected to the sign of Libra. Also, welcome to the Cross Watchers. We have recharge, retreat now for important self-care. Okay, so that's your first message, to retreat, to take care of yourself, and to recharge. What are the energies for Libra? For Libra now in June. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experience and experiencing in depth. So, and let's pull one more card and then let's have a look. What are the energies? What are the energies for Libra? And we have release blocks, the falling moon. Okay. So I feel like there has been a difficult, challenging time where it's now about releasing those blockages, releasing those challenges. But I also feel like what is very important is that you actually dive deep into these blockages, into the experience that you just had, because there is something very important to learn from. So dive deep, reflect, maybe take the time for yourself to retreat, recharge, take care of yourself, but also there's something connected to the challenging experience, or an experience of blockages being there, where I feel like there is something very important that you should understand and learn. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. There is a change in the past. Four of Cups, that's the energy I'm talking about. The Devil and the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Hierophant. So there has been a significant change in the past, and it looks like this change has led to you being more happy and fulfilled. Now with the Nine of Cups, it could talk about some sort of wish fulfillment because of some significant change in the recent past. However, I feel at the same time that the difficulty at the moment is stability, because the Ace of Pentacles is what's challenging, or is the blockage. And this is talking about it either not being the right time or not the right environment in order to start something new. There is because usually the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing, it's a seed, it's something that can potentially grow for a long time in your life if you nurture it, if you work on it. So, and it can also give you a lot of stability. However, it being in this position, it tells me that there is some sort of difficult new beginning, and that might be due to it not being the right time, or the environment not being the right environment. I always compare it, if you have the seed of if you have an acorn and you want to plant the tree in the desert, it's not the right environment for this tree to grow. So that's basically the image I'm getting here. It's also important for you to focus on being grateful, contentment, and it's also the card with the Nine of Pentacles is what you're going to move into, so that's quite beautiful. But it is a card where it's important to be happy with yourself and to be content with yourself and your life, because only then you can create a really harmonious, beautiful connection in your life with somebody else. Even though this is not a relationship reading, if I see the 9 of Cups, obviously being emotions, this is what I'm being told here, that it's important also to be happy and grateful and content with yourself. I do feel like at the moment you are, how do you feel with the 3 of Pentacles? Where the 3 of Pentacles is an energy where you're working on something. Maybe you're working on digesting an emotional experience, or you're working on your emotional stability. It could also mean that you feel, and that was usually the 3 is not, or the 3 of Pentacles at least, it's not the energy of being driven, but that's what I just heard. You're being driven to create something here that is somehow connected to your emotions. You might connect to another person. You might feel like you want to commit to something here emotionally. You might already be emotionally committed to something or someone, because I do feel like you want to put in the work, and I got the word of you being driven to create stability in your life, but also maybe within yourself or your emotional life. But then again, it's somehow difficult to really get something going. Not the right time, not the right environment. It's either or. It doesn't need to be both of it, right? For some of you, timing, it's not the right time yet to really start something. And for others, it's not the right environment. And you are thinking how to progress a situation, how to maybe have faster movement forward. So the 8 of, it can talk about you maybe thinking about communicating in order to progress a situation maybe faster, because timing feels of the essence here in this situation, and you yourself are in the energy of the Hanged Man. So you're trying to gain new perspectives, new insights, but also it's the energy of gaining information in some shape or form, having a look onto the situation, maybe gaining a new perspective onto where you're at, or maybe even the past. Because like I said, there is something where it is important to reflect as the challenges or the blockages in your life that have been there, it feels like they want to teach you something. Because you have gone through a very important experience with a very important lesson. That's what I'm getting here. So what's coming towards you? I don't think that the progress is going to be as fast or quick as possible. Even though there's some sort of wish fulfillment at the moment, you might be happy, content, fulfilled, all of these kind of things. There might be a wish fulfillment. Maybe you're really grateful for something or someone. But then again, however, there is the energy of it not... You want it to move fast, but I get the energy, it's not the right time yet. You're very committed to maybe this new beginning, to starting something new, to build up something new. It's moving into the 4. So the 4 of Cups, it's a frustration energy. Maybe things are a bit stagnant. They are not moving as quick, or maybe they're just not moving anymore. There is maybe in a certain way some sort of stability connected to emotions. But then again, it also has the energy of boredom. So maybe you're bored, you're frustrated, something is just not very satisfying here. And this might relate also to some sort of offer. Sometimes when we are in this, it can also connect to a negative mindset. I know it's the emotions, but it's more the energy of everything is like grey and the glass is only half full, and no, you say half empty, right? I wanted to express the negative mindset. The glass is half empty, oh dear, and oh yeah, it's boring and frustrating, and it's grey energy. So, and when we are so focused on the negative, we might not see opportunities that are being given to us, because we're so focused on something that we don't have, or something where we feel frustrated with. So there might be an opportunity coming up that you're not being able to see. And this is interesting because the Ace of Cups basically is this opportunity. So, and this is what you're hoping for. You are hoping for this beautiful opportunity, a joyful, happy, loving new beginning, a new beginning in love, a new beginning in a business, wherever this is. A new beginning that is going to make you happy. Maybe you are hoping for some sort of offer that is going to make you happy. But I don't see, if it is coming here, which sometimes it can be an indication that something is going to come in that you aren't able to see for what it is, then like I said, you won't be able to notice it because you're kind of like focused on something. It's like your attention goes somewhere else. Your attention goes to a thing where you're not happy about, and therefore you aren't really open to see what else is here. Okay, I also feel like, because I don't have incense, usually my throat starts to be like this when I have incense. It's not related to that. So maybe there's something that needs to be expressed here. We have the devil outside of you. There's some sort of toxic energy. It's either the environment, which is quite interesting because we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and one aspect in this position talks about it's not the right environment. The devil would indicate, yes, something in your environment is not quite right. It's toxic, it's draining. So definitely for something, it might not be the best environment to start something new. For others of you, this might refer to a person, somebody who's very toxic here, or a toxic pattern. So maybe this is what you're trying to gain new information and insights about. So in that case also, something outside of you, either another person or your environment, is just not healthy. And it's quite the opposite. It's toxic. So the longer the toxicity stays, the more it's going to drain your energy. And it also gives us an indication about why a new beginning at the moment is difficult, because there's still an energy present that is really draining and where I feel like you need to probably detach from. The Ace of Cups here, beautiful new beginning. This is your hopes and dreams. So we talked about this already, so I'm going to move into the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles can talk about financial stability and independence. So one aspect is that you might move into the energy of financial independence or independency in general. It could also talk about really an energy of enjoying life. So whatever is happening here, it's moving again into you being able to enjoy life, to enjoy the fruits of your hard labor, or just like living in a little bit of a luxurious way, being very abundant, being in the energy of abundance. Now, for some of you, this is reaching a goal. This is reaching a goal that you have worked to get to for quite a long time. This is why this card refers to a long time goal that finally is here. Like the fruits aren't done in a day. You need to wait for a couple of months, and you need to nurture this situation. So there's something that you have nurtured in some shape or form, where eventually, maybe at the end of June, hold on. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming up for the middle of June where we have this energy. But in the long term, you're going to achieve some sort of goal. For some of you, this might already be at the end of June. For some of you, it might be a little bit ahead in the future. But this basically saying, yes, you will enjoy the fruits of your hard labor at some point. May that be financially, may that, whatever this refers to, there's some goal that you are going to achieve here. And maybe it just refers to you're going to have a good time and enjoying life to the fullest. Underneath is a Hierophant, and that talks about have faith. It can be a teacher. So talking about lessons, I feel like there's a very important life lesson that and it feels like it has happened before this one. There is the Wheel of Fortune, a change that brought you into the energy of the Nine of Cups. However, now the question basically is what happened before, because I feel like there is an important lesson that Spirit really wants you to dive deep and understand why there were blockages, why there were challenges, because I feel like it has something also to do with yourself, and that there's something that you need to learn. On the other hand, the Hierophant can also talk about synchronicities happening, or in general, that you are on your divinely guided path. So keep the faith, and like I said, you are going to move into a very beautiful energy with the 9 of Pentacles. All right, Libra, this is your reading for the month of June. I do hope you resonate with it. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. This is how you can really support the channel and me here to reach out even more people. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.